Hello. I usually use ChatGPT, but I had a try with Claude AI. Claude AI is the large language model that allows the biggest data input, um, and which is great once you want to work on your own data. So I have a couple of examples. The first one is the JPMorgan annual report, 22 key figures. So this is the 100 pages. It's 200. That's the size of the data set. A bit that's smaller than the maximum I can get, but got the first 100 pages of the annual report. And you can ask question, is the balance sheet improving over time? And it will come, will come with like some key numbers. As you can see here, liabilities increased by 50%, but asset increased by 55, total equity increased by 40%, with some capital ratios. You can ask also how JPMorgan positions itself with AI, and we'll look at the whole document and come back with you with bullet points. And another question I ask is, how is JPMorgan doing against the competition? So again, we'll look into the different pages, and it came up with a few key subject: market position, financial performance, technology innovation, brand and reputation. Um, and and you can ask like more specific question like how is JP Morgan dealing with high interest rate, comes again with other key takeaways of how to manage this. um, Last but not last, like what are the projections for 23, and then it would come back with some growth numbers. It's pretty cool because those annual report like are absolutely massive, and those tools can help you to really go through um, to highlight like the key details of those annual reports. Another example of use I've done is I downloaded the O2 mobile terms and conditions, and I just ask anything I should be careful in those terms and conditions. It will come with bullet points. Those are very. This is amazing when you know that those terms in condition everybody's supposed to read it, but no one does because they're too big. Um, and this can be used in many things. Obviously, it's better to use it with public data because there is a data retention clause, so they keep your data. But if you think about, for example, your website, if you have all the service and product in your website and it's detailed, you can create a text file, and the customer success, for example, can call that text file and ask question. When I was pitching, I remember the answer we never wanted to give to a prospect is, oh, let me come back to you on this. With that solution, you can actually like really come back to the prospect live if you're on a meeting. You can, for example, GitHub allows to have access to the user profile. So if you're a recruiter, you can look into that data set, post, copy and paste like a job description and say, hey, can you find me the users which are most likely to be in line with what is requested. If you're brave enough, you can use your internal data, but remember that there is a data retention clause, so Clod AI will retain the data. In the end, I think as a tool, it's amazing because I use ChatGPT as I explained. I use the API. To do the same thing, it requires some coding here. Like absolutely anybody can do it. Like you just log in on Clod AI, put your text file, and ask a question. It's amazing.